Do you remember it? The day, the place, the moment, the time when you gave your life over to more than a profession, more than a career, but a calling for the cause of Christ. Do you remember it? All of a sudden, you're a leader of believers, where you have once tasted and seen the Father's affection, and now your heart grieves for those who have yet to see that same goodness and mercy. Thus, you accepted the call to ministry. Do you remember the wonder, the joys and excitement of the full immersion of ministry? The moments of thinking, I'm working for a cause. This work has meaning. I get to bring people together. I get to pray for them and point them to the answer for everything that they've been searching for. I get to point them to Jesus. Sometimes I just can't believe it. This is the work that I get to do. Whether it feels like it was just yesterday or the years have stacked on top of each other as high as skyscrapers, we have all had moments of wonder. And then something happens. Time passes, and now you notice that you're feeling all of this weight. And it's no surprise that you feel this way. Think about it. You bleed for the needs that you see. You wonder why your inbox is always full of critique, whether you're over or under budget in your department, juggling attendance numbers, learning how to compartmentalize so that you can walk your flock through some of the hardest moments in their lives. Disease, divorce, destruction. It all adds to the weight. You may find yourself questioning if you're really cut out for this. Are you crushed by the weight today? Or are you carried by the wonder? The wonder, it never leaves us. It moves through us because the moment that we accepted Christ, it was reflected in our very DNA. The awe that the Creator of all would choose us to witness the healing of the sick, the answered prayers of His children, the lives changed, the pain, the shame, the addictions overcome. Can you picture it? Those nail-pierced hands and feet that reversed the hold of decay and disease, the death that shook the ground so that the lost could be found, the cross of a criminal that is now the symbol of a miracle, love poured out with no condition. That means you, son or daughter of the Most High, are forgiven. The weight of our transgressions now replaced with the wonder of Jesus' perfection. So, I encourage you to remember the day, to remember the place, to remember the moment, the commitment that you made to follow the footsteps of Jesus, to look up when the weight is pushing down, to push forward when you'd rather stop trying. Remember the God who brings restoration, the God who has dominion over every circumstance and every situation that you face. Remember that the same power that raised Christ from the dead is also alive in you. So leader, today, speak the name of Jesus over your weary heart that it may be strengthened once again. Speak the name over your mind and those racing thoughts that keep you up at night. Speak His name over your pain that it may be turned into purpose. Speak His name over your burdens that they may be turned into blessings. Speak His name and behold healing and restoration in your life. Speak His name in the face of the grave and watch a grace erupt that is mighty to save. Speak the name of Jesus over the weight and watch it give way to the wonder.